an anime that took the world by storm. And now, it's about to take mine. Attack on Titan, or Shingeki no Kyojin, as the kids who pretend they can speak Japanese call it, is an anime series based on the manga of the same name. The series opens in a world that has been quiet for far too long. We've been told that it's been 100 years since humanity's last encounter with the Titans, these towering ant-eating giants that nearly wiped humans off the face of the earth. The only reason humanity is still breathing is because of these walls, these massive structures that keep the Titans up. Inside these walls is what's assumed to be the last remnants of mankind, living their lives under the illusion of safety. But that illusion is about to be dispelled. A Titan, bigger than anything anyone's ever seen, 60 meters tall, appears towering over the walled Maria and kicks a hole straight through it, causing mass panic. But this was just the outer gate. An armored Titan just smashes through the inner gate, exposing the entire district. In minutes, the walls that kept humanity safe are breached, and all that so-called peace goes straight to hell, forcing humanity on the back foot once again, retreating to the previous wall. Before we dive into the story, I want to sort of talk about the Titans themselves. I feel like they're a really interesting aspect of the series that sort of requires me to give a more detailed explanation. Most of the Titans are between 3 to 15 meters tall. Big, dumb, ugly, and grotesque creatures that you really regret looking at. What makes them dangerous, though, isn't just their size, it's two things. One, they can heal from any damage, so they're pretty hard to kill. And two, their deep resentment towards human beings. You see, one of the monstrous parts about these Titans is that they do not kill human beings for food. They kill human beings to vanquish them. They do have one weakness, though. You have to make a precise strike at the nape of their neck. Now, just because you know their weakness doesn't make them easy. Humanity, in this case, have created this 3D maneuverable gear, basically high-speed grappling hooks that lets the soldiers fly around so they can cosplay as Spider-Man. Though it looks cool, it doesn't really make things any easier. And in fact, in the series so far, really only 2 characters have showcased full potential utilizing it. There's also a group of Titans that don't follow the rules. These things are called abnormal. Basically, if you aren't a slow hulking mess, then you're an abnormal. Probably hurts the Titan's feelings, you would think. Now, the story opens up with these grotesque-looking motherfuckers eating our protagonist's mom, leaving him an orphan. As we progress through the story, we see more and more of Eren's distaste for these Titans and his rousing speech as he tries to convince his peers that he will take down the Titans. In a way, despite me watching it from a third-party perspective, even I felt a little bit roused in trying to kill some of these Titans. You feel that emotional weight on our protagonist. But enough about this bullshit that doesn't even matter. Let's talk about the action. It's fucking brutal. There is such a satisfying amount of action sequences in this series. The reason I say there are going to be spoilers up until the 8th episode is because one of the big twists in this series is the fact that Eren can actually turn into a Titan, and he uses that power to demolish his enemies. Perhaps in this cruel twist of fate, Eren's ability to turn into a Titan is really the best way to showcase how much he fucking hates them. And to be honest, I really do love the series as a whole. It's not just has anything to do with the action. The animation is great, and when that church music hits, you know shit's about to go down. There are parts that are confusing in this series. Later in the series, there's an abnormal female titan. But the issue here is that Armin, Eren's best friend, seems to have all this knowledgeable information, and I don't understand how he was able to reach from point A to point B. It's a minor thing, but the reason it's a problem is because Attack on Titan takes itself super seriously. So when it makes silly mistakes, they kind of stick out like a sore thumb. Overall, I give Attack on Titan the love it deserves. Solid action, solid animation, solid characters, solid shit because I have a good diet, and overall, a solid 8 out of 10.